to the internet for public viewing. For public viewing, the health licensing office asks that individuals attending through Zoom keep your phone muted and cameras on during the entire meeting or until you are given an opportunity to comment during the public and interested parties' feedback period indicated on the agenda. I will now call roll. So I'm here, Jack Ludwig. Audrey Ramirez Ludenbach here. Al Mascarenas is absent. Mish is here. Colleen Thayer is here. Tammy is attending through Zoom. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm here.
I do see you. And he's here. Eric here is here. So members, when you wish to speak, please state your first name for the record. Public members wishing to speak under public and interested parties feedback period must sign in on the roster sheet available in the room. Public members on Zoom, please email Carrie Edwards at carrie.edwards@oha.oregon.gov and provide your first and last name. Everyone is asked to use appropriate language, manners, and protocols when conducting board business. This meeting is called to order.
Good morning, Chair and members of the board. My name is Bob Bothwell. For the record, I'm the interim director here at the Health Licensing Office. The first item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. So we need someone to make a motion to approve the agenda.
Anybody like to make a move? Colleen wants to make a move to approve the agenda. Does anyone want to second this? Mish is seconding the motion to approve the agenda. Try to get a better view of everyone here. Okay, number 3, Bob, do you want to lead that agenda item?
So we had first and a second. So we need to call roll.
That's right. Call to roll. My bad. Thank you for the reminder. So after we second it, we have to call to roll. Very good. Mish, your vote? Aye. Colleen, aye. This is Jack. Aye. My vote is aye. Aye. Audrey is aye, and Eric says aye. And then Tammy on Zoom.
Hi.
Yes, we got your vote aye.
Okay, and Tammy can remain on camera since she is a board member. Morning, Tammy. So Chair, members of the board, again, my name is Bob Bothwell, the interim director at the Health Licensing Office. We have some new accommodations here at HLO. One of them, as you can see, is a new system to record and project meetings. We have a camera up here in this corner. It's an AI camera.
Can you ask Joanna to turn off her video on Zoom? Or just turn it off, mute her video. Joanna, can I get your attention? Do you mind turning off your video? Eric is saying I'll text her.
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, so up here in this corner, we have a new camera. It's an AI camera, and it'll take some time to learn who we are as we sit in this room. But what it'll do is if you make motions with your hands or get up and move, it can and zoom you in. So I wanted to why we're using our hands, but it's okay because if you're speaking and you're using your hands, it'll pick you up, or it'll, if there's a lot of movement, it'll zoom the whole, not zoom, but it'll pick up the entire room. Sorry, put my hand in your face. So we also have 6 speakers. You can vaguely see them. There's 3 on each side of the room. They're real faint in between the lights. And we have 4 very sensitive microphones up in the ceiling, hanging from the ceiling. And from experience, if you think you're in the back of the room and you're whispering, yes, it is picking you up. They're very sensitive. And the camera is very sensitive in the sense that if you're typing, texting, or whatever, it may actually pick you up. So we'll want to be careful of that. So someone outside the room, outside the meeting, the public may have concern that, was there another meeting happening? There's somebody over here texting on their phone. So we'll want to be careful about that. What else? Oh, we have a new,
Oh, Bob, can we please hold? We're gonna be doing an interpreter switch.
okay.
Thank you, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, and in the back, we have a brand new high capacity commercial Keurig coffee maker. So, get up, get your coffee, whatever, and, you want to leave the room. Nathan, did I forget anything? Oh, yes, I did, never mind. So with this new system, it is a Microsoft platform. And so I don't know if some of the problem we're having this morning has something to do with us running Zoom through this Microsoft platform. But when we tested it this week, it worked like a champ in Microsoft. So for the board members and the public, when at the next board meeting, we're going to be using this Microsoft platform. So your invite will not be the Zoom, it'll be Microsoft. Unfortunately, I had one choice to choose from when we brought this in. This is it. And it wasn't until they started construction that I was made aware that it was not Zoom, very Zoom friendly. So at this current time, we only have the interpreter pinned, but the public is seeing both the room and the interpreter. Now, Nathan, did I forget anything?
No.
Okay.
This is Audrey. I have a question. Is there captioning happening?
We have a captioner.
Yeah, but for some reason we're not.
Yeah, I have everything set the way I did last time, and it's not showing up the captions for me for some reason. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't understand what's different or why it's not appearing on there. I have the API token and everything.
It's not showing, is it showing up on the public screen?
And I haven't.
No. No, it's not showing up on Zoom. It's really weird. I've never ran into this before.
I'm logging out and back in, Logan. I'm not
Yeah,
seeing
I'll
that.
try that.
Okay, so we'll wait for Logan to come back. So, but I will say that the closed captioning through this system was very good. It was capturing what we were saying. Is Logan back?
I'm admitting.
Okay. Logan, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you seeing your caption?
So now I rejoined, so you have to assign me as captioner again. It's weird. Yeah, there you go.
You're assigned now.
Thank you.
So there's a conversation happening in the room.
Yeah, it's going through on my end, but it's not showing up on Zoom. I don't understand what's happening here.
It'll capture.
Hmm.
Just one more problem with Zoom.
Yeah, for real. I'll try to set the API token one more time. I don't know what else I can do.
I try and turn on live captioning for. It's not. Showing up. Oh, there it goes. Is that you, Logan?
Yeah, I did it one more time and it worked. That's so weird. I didn't do anything different. Yeah, it worked. Yep, it's working.
Okay.
So we're seeing it on the public side.
You just typed in testing. And I can see it. Don't type more.
Yes, we can see it now. We got it. Yep, it's working. Colleen says, yep.
Okay,
We got
got it.
All right.
Want to be sure.
Ready to go?
Okay, are we ready? I'm just asking, have the issues been resolved?
Yes.
Good. Okay, I'm happy that it worked out. So now let's get back to the agenda. Okay, we have the accommodations been settled. Colleen is in the back of the room. She's leaving her phone. Did it work out? No, Colleen saying he had to remove some of the pins. The check box. Okay, are there more items that we need to discuss now?
No, this is Bob. I'm done with my piece, but I just want to make sure the public is getting the caption. Okay. So chair or vice chair?
Dr. Baxter, can I get the script for the general meeting?
We're missing, I'm missing executive session.
Okay, the board of financial interpreters will now be having an executive session pursuant to ORS 192.6602F, ORS 192.3559A, and ORS 40.225 for the purpose and consideration of information exempt from public disclosure at this time of 10:39 a.m. on May 15th, 2024. Representatives of the news and media shall be allowed to attend the executive session. Are there any representatives of the news media on Zoom? No? Recognizing there is no news media in attendance, the public will be moved into a separate breakout room for the duration of the executive session. Please continue to keep your phone muted and cameras off. The board will return to open session before taking any final addition or making any final decisions. If yes, representatives of the news media are specifically directed not to report on any of the deliberations during executive session, except to state to the general subject of the session as previously announced. All other audience members will be moved into a separate breakout room for the duration of the executive session. Please continue to keep your phone muted and cameras off. The board will return to open session before taking any final action or making any final decision. It is estimated the board will return to the public session in 30 minutes, so at 11:11 a.m. around 11:11. So please be aware that it is possible that the board's executive session may last longer than the 11:11 a.m. If the public has any questions about whether the board is still in executive session, then the public can contact Carrie Edwards at carrie.edwards@hoa.oregon.gov. So for the record, during this meeting, Jack will be leaving, so starting about 11, and Colleen will be residing over the meeting thereafter. I will be monitoring remotely without a camera. So just wanted to let that be known. So the board is now in executive session.
So give us a minute. This does take a minute for it to separate. It'll blink and then everybody will be moved into their separate rooms.
Make sure Tammy will stay in the main room, right?